When looking at the Dataset editor, each row represents a unique component, like a card in a deck. Each column represents a unique element associated with that component. By default, the columns for quantity and name are mandatory. In addition to these, you can add as many columns as you need in your design. Follow along to learn how to leverage Component.Studio's tools for organizing and managing these columns. Let's start with an empty dataset. Here, you'll see the mandatory quantity and name columns. You cannot rename or remove these columns. You can add columns by selecting the Cells button and choosing Add Column. Enter the name, select the data type for that column, and press Add Column. The dataset adds a new column of the name and type you specified. If you're unsure of the final name or type of a column, that's okay, you can change it later. To modify the name or type of a column, select this button and choose the corresponding option. If you modify the name of a column, you must update all existing references to that column with the new name. Any references with the old name will produce errors until resolved. Likewise, adjusting the type of the column may produce errors. For example, if a column with a type of number gets changed to text, any mathematical equations that reference that column will break. Make sure to make any adjustments necessary to fix your formulas. You can add as many columns as you need. The Dataset editor displays a scroll bar along the bottom that can be used to navigate to the end. Note that the mandatory quantity and name columns must remain on the left and will always be visible. You can rearrange columns so they're easier for you to explore. Simply grab the column you want to move by the header and move it to the location you want it to belong. Here, I'm moving the React column to come right after the Secret column. Alternatively, in the column menu, you can choose to move the column either to the far left or right, or to move the column one space to the right or left. Here, I'll move it right, so it's just after the Interesting Rating column. If you have a lot of text in a particular column, you can expand it for easy viewing. Place your cursor on the far right of the column title. When you see the two-sided arrow appear, click and drag to expand or contract the column. To delete a column, select the ones you want to delete. Open the menu and choose the Delete Columns option. This action cannot be undone, so consider it carefully before deleting columns that contain data. Finally, I'll leave you with a tip. Let's say you want to copy the data in an existing column to a new one so you can make modifications to it without adjusting the original column. Select Add Column, set the name and type to what you need. Now, select the old column, in this case we're duplicating cost. Press Ctrl-C, move over to that new column, select the header, and press Ctrl-V. This will copy and paste all values from the first column into the new one. Now you know how to add, edit, and organize your columns to help simplify seeing and managing the data you need. Thanks for watching this tutorial. If you have questions or comments, leave them here on YouTube. Or join our community at the Component.Studio Facebook group. Or if you're on Discord, you can join the Game Crafter community there. But until next time, I'm Andrew Voigt, helping you make the best games you can.